Hello, friends. Melissa with Melissa Crochets with Love here. I'm going to do a short tutorial on this pattern called the Filet Squares. This pattern you can use anywhere from lace weight up to 4 or 5 weight, whatever you choose and desire. And use your hook according to the weight of the yarn, of course. This pattern stitch I got out of the Crochet Stitch Bible by Betty Barnden. I got this up at Amazon. It was a really reasonable price. I will put the link to this in the description box below. It has over 200 traditional and contemporary stitches with easy to follow charts, which I find the charts very helpful as I'm fairly newer at reading patterns. So today I'm going to be doing this tutorial with Premier's Just Yarn. It's the tweed, size 4 weight. This calls for a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, but you can use what you like. I'm using my 5 millimeter clover, and this color is called gray tweed. Okay, so let's get started. You're going to pull up your slip knot. Sorry. Whoop. Okay, so this stitch pattern is worked in a multiple of 12 stitches plus 1, and then you add 2 for foundation chain. So do your sets of 12 to your desired length. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. I'm going to go ahead and chain my desired length, which for this is going to be 24 because it's for tutorial. You could go ahead and pause and get your desired length, multiples of 12, and meet me right back. Okay, so again, they're multiples of 12. I chained 24, 2 sets of 12, and then next you're going to plus 1 chain, and then you add 2 more for foundation chain. 1, 2. So after you do your sets of 12, you're going to add an additional 3 more. 1 plus your 2 for foundation. Okay. So with this one, we are going to start off by doing a double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. So we count 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to yarn over, pull up your loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. Okay, and next we are going to put 1 double crochet in the next 5 chains. Same way, you yarn over, you pull up your loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take the hook out for a minute and show you. So your additional 3 that you did in the beginning made your first double crochet. That did count as your first double. And then you did a total of 6 more. So total you should have 7 double crochets, counting the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Now we'll move on to the next part of the pattern. So what you're going to do next is you're going to chain 1, skip 1, and double crochet into the next. So chain 1, skip 1, and double crochet in the next. This is the part that makes the fillet. And you're going to do this a total of 3 times. So chain 1, skip 1, and you double crochet into the next. That's our second box. We chain one, skip one, and you double crochet into the next. Oops, sorry if I'm moving away from the camera. Okay, so as you can see, we have our 7, and then we have our 7 here, solids, and then we have our 3 boxes, which also equals the 7 stitches. So, okay, so this is what you repeat for the length of this row. So now we're going to put 1 double crochet into the next 6, because this one that we ended the fillet part stitch with counts as one of that. So would it be the 7th one? So 1 double into the next 6. Two, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're going to do your, it's going to just repeat. It's going to be your solid part, which is all your doubles, your 3 boxes, your solid part for your doubles, and then we're going to continue and do the boxes again here. So we're going to do the same thing as we did before. You're going to chain 1, skip 1 box, or sorry, skip 1 chain, and double crochet into the next. Chain 1, skip 1, and double crochet into the next. And then we're at our last box. So we have 2 stitches left. So you're going to chain 1, skip that one, and you're going to double crochet into the last chain of your row. I like to tug on the bottom part over here, because if not, it starts to separate. That just kind of makes your row more straight, and you stitch a little more tighter. So this is what it should look like to start off. This is what we're going to repeat throughout the pattern. There's going to be a slight change in how you start and end the row, and that's going to depend on if the row is ending with the boxes or if it's ending with your solid doubles and starting. But I'll show you that when we get there. So this is what we do. So you can go ahead and pause the video and complete your row into what you have your desired length as. And so we're just going to move on from here. So next we are going row 2. You're going to turn your work, and then anytime that you see that it starts with the boxes off, the row starts with these, you're going to chain 4, because 3 are going to be the double crochet, and 1's going to be the chain that you skip. So remember, we're always going to chain 4 if the row starts off with your fillet, the boxes. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you're going to skip that chain space, and we're going to double crochet into the next double crochet. Okay, same thing. I'm going to chain 1. You're going to double crochet into this next double crochet space. Okay, we're going to chain 1. And you're going to double crochet into there. So you're skipping the chain 1 in the middle. And you see, you're making like, you're just connecting it to the double crochet from the one before. Chain 1, just like you did the row before, and double crochet into this next, or the double crochet from the row before. Okay, so once you get your boxes, you don't chain anything, you go and you do your solid part, which is your doubles. So You're gonna go right into it and you're gonna do your double crochet. And you're gonna repeat this for a total of 3 rows. And we'll keep double crocheting until you get to the last double crochet of the salad part of the pattern, which turns out to be 7. Oops, sorry, going off camera. Some yarn here. Okay, so let me show you. Okay. So you're doing the same thing on top of each. We started off with the 3 boxes, the 7 doubles for the salad part, 3 more of the boxes will fillet. So basically for 3 rows, you're going to do the same exact thing. Okay. Where's the other one I did? So you can see here. Oops. Oh, sorry. Upside down here. You do it for 3 rows. So you want 9 squares or fillet. And then same thing here with your double. So it's going to be a 3-row repeat before we switch it up till we get to changing it up to where that's how you get your squares to kind of rotate and get the pattern that it forms, the fillet pattern. So I'm going to finish this row with you, which is row 2. And then you can go on and do row 3 and we'll meet back up at the end of row 3. Okay, so to finish this one, we finished the salad part. You're going to chain 1, skip that chain 1, and you're going to double crochet into the next double crochet. Chain 1, skip this chain, and double crochet into the next double crochet. Chain 1, skip the chain space and double crochet into your next double crochet. Okay, so then we go and we finish the row off by just doing your doubles on top of the doubles. And always make sure you count. So some people may think, we may think there's times I've done it, we think that we're done. But remember, in the first row, we had the chain 3 extra. So that did count as a stitch. So you got to find your top right here, the V. Find that one. And please make sure you do your double crochet into it. You got to kind of finagle it in there. Okay. And so there's that one. Now, we ended this row on the salad part. When we started it, we had to chain 4 because it was the fillet part. But since we're ending it on the salad part, you're going to turn your work. There, get some yarn. And you're only going to chain 3 because we don't need the 4th one for the extra chain space like we would over, for the fillet part. So you're going to chain 3. You're going to skip this one because the chain 3 counts as your double crochet. So we skip that first double right there and we double right into the next. And you're going to do that till you get to right here, right before your square. And continue on down. There's 7 times total, including this one. So We have the chain space, or we have the box, the fillet, the box here, whatever you want to call it. We have this last one that we need to go directly into. This ends the salad part, but it also starts the fillet. So then now that we're at the fillet part right here, we're going to chain one, skip this chain space, and double crochet into the next double. Do that 3 times. Chain one, you skip this chain space, and you're going to do a double crochet right there into the double from the previous row. Chain one, skip this chain space, and double crochet into the next double. Okay, I'll show you how it's turning out here. Okay. We have the set of 3. 1, 2, 3. So each set is going to be 3 rows, 3 rows. They just kind of alter as you go. Let me get some yarn. Okay. So again, you put your double crochets in the next 6. 1. Oh, it's like a fly. Get out of there. Had my window open for a little while until it started raining, and I think the bug got in. Okay, so now we're at the end of the salad part. So we're going to finish off this row and finish off the set of 3. We're going to chain 1, skip this chain space, and double crochet into this double crochet from the previous row. Chain 1, skip this chain space, and you're going to double crochet right here in this double crochet from the chain before, or the row before. Now we had the chain 4 from the end of the previous row. So you always want to make sure that you count up 3. So 1, 2, 3, because the 4th one is going to be the chain space. And you do your double crochet into the 3rd one. So it starts to take this shape. Maybe I probably should have used different color yarn, I guess, I don't know. Okay. So we're going to be moving on to row 4. Row 4. Now, because we have the 3 rows of the boxes or the fillet, you're going to turn your work. Now we want to get the salad part on top of the boxes and the boxes on top of the fillet, just like this one that I did here. It's every other, 3 rows of salad, 3 rows of fillet, 3 rows of salad, 3 rows of fillet, and so on and so forth. Yeah. So for row 4, we are going to, now normally we chain the 4 when it's at a box, but because we're going to put the salad on top of the fillet, we're only going to chain 3. That counts as your first double crochet. When starting off the row to get the salad here, you're going to go directly into the chain space and put 1 double crochet. You're going to do 1 double crochet into the top of that double crochet from the previous row. So you're just filling in the boxes here. You put 1 in the chain space, 1 in the double crochet. And you do that till Okay, so you're just going to go directly into this beginning of the salad, the first double crochet here, because remember it's going to end the salad, but it's also going to be the starting of the boxes here. So for this, you're going to chain one, skip one double crochet from the previous row, and you're going to double crochet into the next. We're going to form our boxes on top of the salad part. Okay. I'm going to chain one, skip one, and double crochet into the next one. Do that 3 times, double or chain one, skip one, double crochet into the next. Now you see it starting the opposite. Okay, so just like we did before, we're going to one double into each of these spaces and into the double crochets. One double in the chain, one double into this double crochet here, one double into the chain space. Once you do it, it's easy to pick up, it's repetitious, so you will get the hang of it, and you won't even have to really think about it when you're doing it, this pattern. So yeah, so we started the salad row on top of the fillet, and let me see, I don't know, maybe this is too bright, I hope not, I hope you all can see. So this is the last of my row, and we're going to put the 3 boxes here. So we're going to chain one, skip one double crochet into the next. Chain one, skip one double, and double crochet into the next. And then the last one of the row, chain one, skip this one, and you're going to, there's only 3 chains here. You're going to double crochet into the third one, the very top one. So you're going to do that for 3 more rows. You're going to, because you're starting off with the fillet, always remember you chain 4. So we turn our work. I'll do 1 more row with you. And then if you need to, pause or rewind to understand the pattern again, you could do that. But it's repetitious. Remember, you're going to chain 3 when you're ending or beginning with the salad, and it's the chain 4 if you're beginning with the fillet, like we are here. So I'll do this last row with you. You do that 3 times before you switch up your. My hook wasn't on there correct. Sorry about that. Okay. So because it's the fillet, we're going to turn our work and we're going to chain 4, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go directly into that double crochet from the row before. Then we're going to chain 1. And you're going to skip this chain and we're going to double right into this next double crochet right there. Chain 1, double crochet into the next double crochet. And you have your 3 boxes. So now we're going to just do our salads, which you're going to do 6 more double crochets and straight through. Got 2 more. Okay. See if I can move this so you can see a little bit better. I was crocheting with it earlier. I feel like that light right there is too bright. So you see how it's picking up, it's transitioning, it's transitioning, changing the spot of the fillet. And it's gonna do that every 3 rows. You want to switch it up. Every 3 rows, you do your 3 rows of solid, you start off with that, then you start off with your fillet, and you do that all the way to the length and to the height of your desire. Okay, so I'll do the rest of this row with you, and then we will be done. So when you go right into, when you finish your solid, you go yarn over and you go right into the chain space and you do a double crochet. And you're gonna do 1, oh, ignore me. We're at the end of that one. Sorry, everybody. We're going to chain 1 and we're gonna double right into the double crochet. Chain 1, double crochet into the next double crochet. Chain 1, double crochet, and you got your 3 boxes. So now for the ending of this, we're going to just go and do 6 more double crochets until you get to the end of your row. Sorry, there was some yarn birth. Okay, so double crochet. And I got 3 more to get to the end of the row. And remember at the chain 3 that we did from the previous row, when we ended it, we're going to, started it, I should say. 1, 2, 3. You want to go directly into the 3rd one, which should be right next to your last double crochet. There you have it. And you're going to do that 1 more time before you transition and fill it, transition your spots. I hope this tutorial helped you. If you have any questions, or you have, need help with something, please feel free to leave a comment in the description box, or leave a comment below. My email will be in the description box below. You can also email me if you need any assistance with it or have any questions. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and look forward to doing some more in the near future. Hope you all have a great day. Please hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell for all, so that you will get notified when I post my next video. I hope you are all having a great Friday. Enjoy the weekend and have a great yarny day. Bye.